My God, y'all gotta get in here and check this out. Ice Spice must have really pissed y'all off because she done lost 540,000 followers in the last 12 days on Instagram. Yesterday alone, she lost 8,000 followers. Now, this entire situation is literally also crazy, and it's coming shortly after Cleotrapa did a story time on TikTok detailing why her and Ice Spice are no longer friends. To be honest, Ice has been relatively quiet regarding the situation. I mean, she did do a little Twitter spaces about it, but she didn't really say much.
The fall off of Ice Spice needs to be studied because this is crazy. Last year around this time, she was the most poppin' artist on TikTok, and that meant that she was the most poppin' on Spotify as well, because all these people would listen to her viral songs on here and then go on to Spotify to listen to her some more. And I already know people are gonna be like, oh, 60 million monthly listeners is not falling off or whatever, but you need to remember, this is someone who at one point had 30 million, maybe even 40, 50 million. And you can see her latest song right there, Give Me a Light, got 8 million streams. Look at everything else that she was dropping before.
It seems like Ice Spice's alleged addiction to Ozempic is spiraling out of control, and her shaky rap career is only making things worse. Her career was already on thin ice after her ex-best friend Baby Storm exposed those damning messages where Ice was caught throwing shade at Nicki Minaj. But things took an even darker turn when reports surfaced that Ice Spice had become heavily reliant on Ozempic, leading to rapid weight loss that shocked her fans and critics alike. Here's the thing, Ice Spice's fame wasn't built on sheer talent. Let's be real, a lot of her initial success came from her striking looks and curvy figure, which instantly made her a viral sensation. So when she started losing that signature body, the internet wasted no time reminding her where her popularity stemmed from. Critics were loud, calling her out for seemingly losing what many thought was her biggest asset. But before diving deeper into her alleged struggles, let's rewind to the rise of Ice Spice. If you think about it, her rise was meteoric. It all started back in 2023 when she dropped her breakout track, Munch. The song wasn't just a hit, it was a cultural moment. Within months, Ice was everywhere, amassing millions of followers and landing not one, but two high-profile collaborations with Nicki Minaj. Both tracks dominated charts, solidifying her place in the industry and making it seem like Ice Spice was here to stay. Nicki Minaj herself crowned Ice Spice as the rap princess, a title that sent shockwaves through the music industry. And as if that wasn't wild enough, Ice went on to collaborate with Taylor Swift, performed alongside her, and even scored an invite to the Met Gala, all within a year of bursting onto the scene. It seemed like she was living every artist's dream. But despite the hits, the collaborations, and the accolades, it wasn't her music that had people hooked. Let's be real. It was her looks, and that iconic figure that fans couldn't stop talking about. But here's where it gets messy. Ice didn't seem to understand this, and she reportedly made the bold move to ditch her signature look by allegedly taking Ozempic. A few months after the rumors about her using the medication surfaced, the cracks in her career started to show. Things spiraled even further when her former best friend, Baby Storm, leaked those text messages where Ice was caught trash-talking Nicki Minaj. That move didn't just hurt, it crushed her. Losing the support of Nicki's fan base, the Barbs, was like pulling the rug out from under her. Fans stopped streaming her music, and her numbers plummeted at an alarming rate. The release of her album, Y2K, only added fuel to the fire. Critics were ruthless, tearing apart everything from the cover art, which they claimed didn't embody the Y2K aesthetic, to the songs themselves, which they said lacked any connection to the theme. Fans even went as far as to claim that her earlier EP had more substance and creativity than her highly anticipated debut album. Ice Spice's album debuted at number 18, selling a mere 28,000 units in its first week. Normally, those numbers wouldn't seem terrible, but for Ice Spice, with all the hype surrounding her collaborations with Nicki Minaj and Taylor Swift, multiple Grammy nods, and a portfolio of lucrative brand deals, 28K was nothing short of a disaster. This wasn't just any artist, this was Ice Spice, someone who had been touted as the next big thing in music. At first, fans and critics alike hesitated to connect the dots, but as her weight loss journey coincided with a sharp decline in sales and streaming numbers, it became nearly impossible to ignore. Her once loyal fan base, which largely consisted of young girls inspired by her curvy figure and beauty standards, along with boys mesmerized by her physical appeal, began to drift away. Her body had been a major part of her brand, and as she slimmed down, reportedly due to Ozempic, her allure seemed to fade just as quickly as her curves. For many fans, the weight loss made them reevaluate what they loved about Ice Spice. Without the image of the vibrant, curvy starlet, her talent, or lack thereof, was put under the spotlight. Her music, which some critics had already dismissed as repetitive and uninspired, couldn't carry her brand without the physical appeal that had initially catapulted her to fame. The harsh reality began to set in. Her curves were as much a part of her success as her collaborations and marketing strategies. And in case you've somehow missed the buzz about Ozempic, it's a medication originally designed to help people with type 2 diabetes manage their weight and live healthier lives. However, it's also gained traction among celebrities and influencers for rapid weight loss, raising concerns about misuse and dangerous side effects. Ice Spice's rumored dependency on the drug has only fueled the fire surrounding her falling career and shifting image. Over the past year, Ozempic gained massive traction, especially on TikTok, as users speculated about celebrities shedding weight in record time. Initially, the buzz revolved around whispers of a revolutionary new plastic surgeon, but it was soon revealed that many stars were relying on Ozempic to achieve their dramatic transformations. However, while some celebrities received praise and positive PR for their weight loss journeys, Ice Spice wasn't as lucky. Her appeal had always been tied to her signature curvy figure, something she even boasted about in her music, famously calling herself thick as a bowl of oats. So when her body began to change, fans didn't celebrate. They revolted. Many openly expressed their disinterest in her transformation by refusing to stream her music. Her core fan base seemed to disconnect, making her weight loss a visible catalyst for her declining career. Desperate to salvage her image and reignite her career, Ice Spice tried multiple strategies. She made attempts to reconcile with Nicki Minaj, hoping to repair the damage done by the leaked text messages her ex-best friend shared, where Ice was caught trash-talking the rap queen. She also leaned into her rumored PR relationship with Central C, seemingly trying to create buzz around her name. Unfortunately, both efforts fell flat. The damage was already done, and fans weren't buying it. When confronted about the leaked messages, Ice Spice attempted to explain herself. "We don't have the closest relationship, you know? But we're definitely good. We're mutuals. We've smashed records together. I love us together. I think the world does too," she stated, trying to downplay the fallout. She further added, "What I said in those texts was just in a moment of frustration around contract negotiations. I could have chosen better words, but at the end of the day, regardless of how I feel in that moment, Nicki is still somebody I respect as an artist, and I'm always gonna admire everything she's done for me and the culture." While her apology seemed sincere, the public's reaction remained lukewarm, proving that rebuilding trust after such a blunder wouldn't be easy. When her attempts to reconcile with Nicki Minaj fell flat, Ice Spice turned to another strategy, a PR relationship with rapper Central C. But instead of boosting her career, this move backfired spectacularly. Central C was already in a public relationship with popular TikTok influencer Maddie, and fans weren't having it. Maddie didn't stay silent either. She posted an emotional storytime video where she broke down, accusing Ice Spice of stealing her man. Rather than address the backlash with grace, Ice seemed to embrace the chaos. She and Central C leaned into the drama, using the situation to promote their collaborative song, "Did It First." As if that wasn't enough, Ice added fuel to the fire by posting a TikTok of herself doing push-ups, captioned, "Mood after taking her mans." The post sent shockwaves through social media, with fans calling her out for being petty and insensitive. Maddie, clearly hurt, responded directly in the comments, asking Ice, "Why?" The whole fiasco only worsened Ice Spice's reputation. Her bold actions alienated fans who once admired her, and the controversy overshadowed any success the song might have achieved. What could have been a clever promotional strategy turned into yet another mark against her already shaky public image. But the drama doesn't stop there. Beyond her alleged addiction to Ozempic and the messy PR stunts, Ice has been involved in several controversies that seem to be chipping away at her once promising career. Many fans believe her focus on attention-grabbing antics, rather than her music, has led to her decline. With no new hits and her personal brand tarnished, Ice Spice's career seems to be hanging by a thread. Unless she can deliver a chart-topping banger or repair her relationship with fans, her time in the spotlight might end sooner than anyone expected. One person commented, "She's a prime example of when popularity and virality are the totality of your image in music. The real takeaway is how far connections and industry support can take you when you have no real talent, until they're done with you." Another added, "Not gonna lie, I think her body change is what did it. It's not bad for her to want to lose weight. God bless her for that, but a lot of the fans came for her pitch-perfect body." The conversation around Ice Spice's career has sparked debates about how much physical appearance plays into success in the music industry. Some fans argue that her image was a major part of her appeal, while others think her lack of musical growth is the real issue. Meanwhile, her PR stunts and controversies have only added fuel to the fire, making it even harder for her to recover. Now, I want to know your thoughts. Do you think Ice Spice's decision to lose weight had a significant impact on her career? Or is it just one piece of a much larger puzzle? Could she bounce back with another hit? Or is this the beginning of the end for her in the industry? Share your opinions in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the conversation. Catch you in the next video.